I'm Keisha Al's costume designer and director. I mean,
You just go. You talk. Keep going. Keep going. Don't
all right.
stop.
Do you want me to start over?
Nah, you just finished.
All right. Okay. No, let me start over. I'm Keisha Al's costume designer and director at Tropix Swim, which is a swimwear company. www.tropixswim.com.
That's how the show.
People up.
I keep losing count by dog by.
Straight. Welcome here, his Horians. Straight out these slums of Shaolin.
What's it called? He Horians?
His Horians.
Horians.
His Horians.
Yeah. Welcome, guys. And I have she Orions too, but
Shiz Horians.
yeah.
She's
The pronouns thing now, but
I don't
you
know.
gotta fix
That
them.
then is
They Horians.
These Horians.
Yeah. Right?
Straight out these slums of Shaolin.
Yeah, Grandma Lama this evening.
Hee-Ho. Episode number
69.
258.
We always get it wrong though. Like
258.5.
counting? Yeah,
Point
cool.
five.
Welcome, Keisha.
As you can
Thank you for having me.
As you can tell,
So we're going to talk about bikinis this evening.
Sure.
skimpy limpies.
Right up my alley.
They're saying Carnival right now getting naked, right? Mm-hmm. What you have to say about that?
It's not getting naked. It is naked.
But when you say like swimwear for female, or no men, so about
Not yet. I mean, I do get requests, but no, for right now, it's women only.
we big up was Raj. We went Raj party last night and it was like a pool party, but we didn't know. So all the girls in like whatever, and
You weren't dressed properly.
I don't even remember what I was wearing, to be honest with you.
You don't remember.
I was wearing clothes.
Okay.
But then I remember we went there and like he in like a shirt.
Was I?
He was wearing a shirt
I
and
remember what I was.
a cap. I believe I was in like a jeans and a jersey.
So you felt overdressed.
And then I saw everybody is like, did we really correct place? And then,
Yeah.
huh?
Cool, eh?
Yeah, because I see just bathing suits and short pants. But it's where the party was, it was
So you was hoping to meet Keisha before. To at least get a little.
So what would you have preferred to have on?
Yeah.
well, typically I have literally worn trunks that I've worn ever since I was like 16 years old. These ain't trunks.
So you haven't grown since then.
Well, no,
You've been skipping leg day, right? I remember we spoke about this.
I came out the same size.
Since you born.
Since I was born, I was always this
Right.
tall. I was always this exact size.
Slim. Okay.
I was more like I was genetically built.
You're genetically built?
After World War II, what had happened was they was doing a lot of experiments. It's called eugenics. And they were trying to
Captain Trinidad, boy.
make
The perfect person.
the perfect. Yeah,
Yes,
that's pretty
gotcha.
much what happened.
Right.
I was like trial number 5,
So back
this
to
might,
bikinis.
you might be our first male client.
male client.
There's a list.
Oh,
I
shit.
just haven't gotten there yet. But yes,
Hold
back to
on
bikinis.
there, Keisha. And I mean that in the somewhat.
The most endearing way.
In somewhat unendearing way. When I say
Ow.
Keisha, when I say Keisha, I don't mean like you Keisha. I mean like Keisha, Keisha, like a Keisha,
Like the Keishas.
like Keisha. Like, hold on,
Like them Keisha and them.
Yeah, Keisha.
Yeah.
Not
Oh.
Keisha.
Not
you know.
Keisha. Keisha.
Keisha.
Don't do the. Let's not do the whole thing. There's a long list. Let's be real. Let's put me at the top of said list. Here's why. I go to way more spaces than your average male clientele. For some reason, I end up in spaces, and I'm shocked that I'm there. And everybody's be like, how did he end up there? And I typically just walk it. I don't know if it's a visa face, but for some weird reason, and he can attest.
Dr. Keisha.
No.
Well,
For some reason, everybody's be healing out. For some reason, there's no way, and I have no idea how I know that.
Listen, I'm here for the pitch.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
So, I'll be wearing. You have
Tropix Swim.
Tropix Swim, because
You're
I
at the
don't-
top of the list.
top of the list
Top of the list.
of the meals.
Yes.
And then I don't know. I don't want to do this whole modeling thing. I mean, I had a whole striking career.
Okay, but
and
you
then-
have to have some kind of like piece of pack.
ma'am, what are you trying to say?
This is
I
Tropix
just
Swim.
think this
I have a brand.
No. Pause.
There's an aesthetic.
Pause. Aesthetically, what you're trying to say is what I want to know.
Listen, I don't know, but I'm telling
Are
you.
you trying to say that you don't think I have abs? Like,
I'm
define that.
saying, I just, before you wear the Tropix Swim, before I put you to the top of the list, I have to know you have a little 2 abs.
We're not, if this was the rules were reversed and a man was telling a woman this exact same
No.
thing.
Well,
Yeah.
first of all, you pitched yourself.
Hey,
So you had to have, the things to back it up.
Let me talk me heel figure. I am not dressing up my shoot, if that's what you mean.
No, nobody asked you. I just told you have to get ready. If you want to be at the top of the Tropix Swim list, you have to get ready.
Where's the intimacy coordinator on set? I feel like I'm being
So
Back to somewhere.
let's extend our landing gear.
okay.
Right? Back to somewhere. We're
Yes,
trying
thank
to
you very much.
talk about the nakedness that Carnival has become, and what's your take on that, and what you think is the cause root effect, if it even is a negative effect at all. What's your take on that?
Well, first of all, Carnival is an expression. It's a freedom of expression. So regardless where the trend is, when it comes to women and the female body and expression on the road, that's really up to the woman. Now, if the demand wasn't there for it to look that freeing, then it wouldn't. But obviously, things when it comes to fashion, and if we're considering Carnival to be an escapism or fashion avenue, that's cyclical. So for right now, if it looks like this, it's not going to stay like this. It didn't look like that 30 years ago. It's not going to look like that 30 years from now.
I mean, that's an interesting point. I didn't look at it from that point of view.
30 years from now.
30 years from now, what it gonna really look like?
Body paint, just body paint.
No, listen, you have, if you were to take an objective look, we do have, I've just seen Val's name there.
Don't tell them.
Lady, what? Yeah, you see my shirt? Yeah. Tell me about wrong.
Yeah, please.
Okay, forget that. But you have options that are coming through, for example, Lost Tribe, and there you have options for more coverage or more artistry versus, let's say, the wire bra and the thong. However, if the desire was not there, it would not appear on the market, because at the end of the day, when it comes to modern day commercial Carnival, it's to make money. So you want to sell what people want to wear.
Okay. Well,
Look,
you go ahead, because
so if the market does in fact reach the point of like they figure out some kind of, I don't know, new kind of skin paint, which is like, I don't know, it's block, it's good for the UV rays or whatever. So it's like it beats out the whole, you don't get the bikini line. So it's like, here's the scene. All you have to do is go into this, like, I don't know, as almost, I'm trying to 3D print shit where spray your skin and it's like you get a whole costume, like a Mystique from like what they was doing Rebecca Remy for X-Men.
Yes.
But it's like you're playing that for your 2 days, and like it after 2 days it expires, whatever. And you
Right.
can just beat it off, and,
Right.
but you're in it, like, so you
Yes.
get to look like Avatar,
Right?
but you're naked. You're 100%.
I hear you. I understand.
Would that be the thing where the designers now be like, okay, I think this might be better, because not the fact that they're naked or you get to do that, but talking about in terms of the things you get to do, because you have a better canvas to run with. You understand what I'm saying?
Well,
Because now it's like
you're
the full
speaking in
body.
imaginative terms, but
Yeah.
it's still innovation. So innovation needs experimentation, and you do need to give it an opportunity to see where it could go. But I hear you.
It's a better canvas, I think, because it's the full body now, as opposed to just you're doing the bikini or you're doing it. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying, but yes, that's kind of interpretive.
No, and the reason I said that now is because when it does in fact happen, I just wanted to.
You want to be the first.
That I said I coined that
Gotcha,
shit.
gotcha,
like
gotcha.
today.
Right. Thank you for the inspiration. Who knows?
So, yes, Keisha, and now I mean that in a good way.
Alright, interesting.
Yes.
Alright, good.
Tell
so,
me.
bikinis.
Bikinis.
You're a designer,
Yes.
right? So that means from inception, you come up with a concept. In terms of this is where I find it difficult, right? What does make bikinis so different from the other one? Each one unique.
It is a lot to create in something that looks like this,
But
It
I
is.
was no talking about that.
Well, but for the target audience, they will know. You know what I mean?
On Instagram page.
Yeah.
You could go on my website if you want as well. This just launched today actually for St. Kitts Carnival.
Let me see. So show the people what is going on here.
You know that camera, not going to see that. Oh, I'm just.
Whichever camera to see it. Right, cool.
Yes, so
Yeah.
to the target audience, they are going to see the nuances. Just the same way, if you're into your Nike sneakers and it's the same black and white and a different version and whatever, you are going to see the difference, and you are going to know what the the little intimate features are that you'd prefer. So it's really a target audience.
Okay, and then that means there's going to be niches in the bikini market as
Of
well.
course. It's a very lucrative
Really? Yeah.
market,
But I mean, I
So
wouldn't
stiff
know.
competition.
Really?
Yeah.
So like Monday way and things
Oh,
on.
it's a big part of our Trinidad and Tobago Carnival and the extended Carnival.
And girls can actually tell the difference between this, or
Yeah, because they are the target audience. So they know the difference. They know if they've worn purple last year and they want to wear yellow this year. They know if they've worn a cold shoulder, not like you know what that is, but or a halter. They would know.
a cool shoulder. That's
Was that cool
Try.
shoulder?
Tell us what's a cold shoulder.
as you put ice on your shoulder or something. I don't know.
No, think about it in terms of design. If you're cold,
It's free.
cold. If you have a cold shoulder, what does that mean?
It's not there.
It's
No,
bare.
think about it.
It's
yeah,
naked.
yeah. Like
That's what I said, they're not
you'd
there.
feel, but that's like a cold chest. It's
Oh,
like a
shit.
cold.
So that's like a one-off.
Yeah,
Like
like
the
one of your shoulders is cold.
The little Kim when she do the strapless one.
No, you're thinking about her nipples out. That pasty. That's what
No,
you're
not
talking
talking
about.
about that. Talking about like how it had this. As I like how she had the one strap here and then the next strap was.
She talking about Xena the Warrior Princess, kind of.
She talking about.
No. Anyway,
You see, we are boys.
Yes,
This is
yes.
our boy podcast.
That's okay.
Right?
That's,
I mean,
I'm just
hey,
trying to
help us
show you.
understand.
If you put back up the thing, I'll show you what a cold shoulder is.
Yeah.
Okay, hold back up.
Let's see what a cold shoulder is. The only cold shoulder I know was from my father, and I
Most of our fathers.
Yeah.
Well, not two. She came from
All
a
right.
functional.
So
family.
cold
bad,
shoulder.
Yeah, my phone is garbage though.
I'm not judging. So cold shoulder would be like this. I mean, her hair is here, but this shoulder is bare. Oh, yeah. So you see, you could go home and tell your girl you learned something new.
tell them fellas on them now.
Yeah,
I always knew that. I knew a cold shoulder was
well,
okay.
I mean,
You'd be like, babe, you want the cold shoulder one or you want
no,
the...
because I already given her the cold shoulder. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
alright.
Yeah, serious?
Yeah.
That's what is going
That's
on?
what's going on. So.
It can't be broadcast. Begin. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
give her the cold shoulder. She might get the warm shoulder.
So different
You know, you
styles
start
and
break out with
different.
them before your birthday. But anyway,
Don't tell
and then
them.
I'll get
Don't
back
tell
with
them.
after.
Don't tell them about it.
She'll be cool. She'll be cool.
It sounds like you need some help.
You have no idea. How will work?
Don't turn this into my podcast now, you know.
Don't tell them.
Oh, let me help you.
Don't tell them. No. Yeah. If you don't know what good for you, don't tell them.
Don't tell them.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not the other side. All I would say is, if you're not in a relationship, post when the Super Bowl, Thanksgiving Super Bowl, when is that it? Typically, if you're
I don't know.
if you're in a relationship in that thing
Yeah.
between February 14th is because you're on a rotation. That's all I got.
Oh, okay.
It's a specific date.
Okay, but why are we using American football as a benchmark? You have to use Carnival as a benchmark. Think about it.
Or maybe I just get with a lot of American girls.
Maybe. Okay, so you're telling us your business now, Keisha.
Keep telling not to tell
Maybe.
them.
I mean, Tinder is very important.
Yeah.
So where's your location set?
Go on.
Not in Trinidad then.
VPN. Anyway, VPN. I mean, if the people in the
Catfish.
if the people, thank you, she understands it. If the people in the penal system could pick up girls, I find I out and free. I should be picking up the same amount. I just not doing the bench presses
Really?
and the jail. You know.
So that's the
100%.
one factor that you need. Might be.
Yeah, I just had to be free and outside. I want to take a trip. Hey, what's up?
So-
what's good?
So as to bring some edificational, because I learned that word yesterday. It's not a real word,
Oh,
right?
God.
So to bring some education to the fellas and them about what is bikini thing, because we just see naked girls on the outside. We just seeing tits. We just seeing bam bam.
Ass, yeah, side vag,
And-
leg,
yeah, and
things.
men
Yeah.
can get-
Vag. Jesus
Yes,
Christ.
it's a thing.
And what we trying to get at, you know, is it for the? All right, so this is a real
Risky.
risky
Thank you.
question.
I feel like I know where you're going, but I'll give you a chance.
She is too smart for
You
her
may
own
be
good.
having a good feeling.
No, like I legit, she reads people very well.
You're gonna ask if it's for the male gaze?
No. Okay, so it's
that's-
a layered
no,
question.
that was feminist
It's a layered
in
question,
general.
but it is not a real question. Yeah, so it's a layered question. Of course, it's for the male gaze. I mean, the female gaze, the male gaze. It's subjective. If I put on clothes, I want to put clothes on that I like. But at the same time, somebody might be attracted to it. You know, that's what I mean. But that's a basic, simple.
Right.
What the gays are, what the male gays are the
Oh no, she was asking
I guess
if
for the male gays.
Gaze,
What
not
the-
gaze
what the
is in
gaze-
homosexual. Gaze is in eyes. Like,
okay.
what the gaze upon.
I was like, what the gay men had to do with? I was very confused for a second. I was okay. We on the same page now. Great.
That quad process.
But she was like the male gays. I was like, what the gays had to do with the bikini thing? I was like, is this a conspiracy? She gonna unlock it first?
Cheapers,
I
creepers.
thought we was on Twilight Zone this one.
Oh,
Hold on,
nah,
sorry.
we Twilight Zone.
Hey, stop drinking on the weekend, kids. Anyway.
Yeah,
let's
so
go.
the nuance I was getting at is that we try to. How could my sisters and them be speaking on integrity? Speaking on, but I mean, women want to have the sexual freedom that probably they didn't have a long time, where they could have expressed themselves in a particular way. My issue here with that is sometimes when we expose ourselves to these negative elements, right, it's be a little bit too late, And I'm not saying go back and put on cans and long dress and whatever the case. I can't change the culture. The culture is the culture. But I'm asking if women genuinely think that the style of clothing that they wear represents them in a positive way.
We're talking about Carnival.
Just for
on
the
the
Monday
road.
and Tuesday. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to explain something because you're talking from an experience being a man, right?
From the male perspective.
No, right.
Yeah.
So the most attention I've ever gotten in my entire life is when I was in my school uniform.
You're talking about the
No.
Tusty men and
No. I'm not talking about Tusty men. I'm talking about from men, right? When I was in my school uniform.
What school is
What
this?
school hours?
It doesn't matter. It was convent, but it doesn't matter. It's not even... No, listen to what I'm
Alright,
saying,
that's it,
right?
yeah.
Meaning I'm underage. This is not from boys who are my contemporaries. This is men. It's men that drive, people father, whatever. Most attention in my life.
It's
People,
crazy.
Yeah?
father is
Yeah.
crazy.
Most attention. Now, if you talk to any woman, they'll tell you they can give you multiple examples of sexual harassment in
What?
some way, some
Yeah,
degree,
yeah.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So if you live an experience as a woman in Trinidad or any woman, and you have 363 days of examples of being sexually harassed when you're not in a bikini and you're not
Take 2
in a
fucking
costume,
days. Take 2
right?
days.
And you're not, and you're dressed in a school uniform or in your clothes in the grocery, or I'm just get oil in your car where they can't even see what you're wearing, right? Those 2 days that you're in your costume, believe it or not, you are actually getting less harassed in quotation marks than the other 363 days.
When I was cause that phenomenon.
You remember that's the same 2 days that vagrancies get through with white women. So I mean, why?
Right.
Sex
So
tourism.
let's bring it back. So when it comes to whatever negativity that you're thinking about, or overexposure, or extreme on the spectrum, you could not have Trinidad and Tobago Carnival, and you could not be quote unquote naked on those 2 days, and you as a woman will still be harassed.
And that's the least, according
To me,
you take
yes.
the
To
least
me,
too.
in my experience,
In the
this year,
experience,
2024, would have been my 20th year playing Trinidad and Tobago Carnival. So I have
Jesus
more than
Christ.
enough experience. 20 years of playing mass, plus other
Are
islands.
you one of those masqueraders who's be heavily protected on your road?
Absolutely not. I come out whenever I find the band. I'm always late. I walk through the road, and I don't feel the same way as if I were. Okay, let's say I park in Woodbrook and I have to meet the band, and they're in St. James, and I'm literally walking in the street in a thong and a wire bra. Right? I feel more secure doing that than if I were to have to just stand on the side of the street waiting for a taxi
That's light up my heart, actually.
On a regular
on a regular
You
day
know why it's like that,
with
Mahat?
regular clothes.
Historians, fellas, are really proud of you because it seems that
Anisha's Orient. Huh?
yeah, Anisha's
I need
Orient, right?
them's Orient. I need them's Orient.
Whatever you want to call it.
Thanks-
But it's
thanks,
real cool that women could feel a little bit safer, regardless of what they have on now. Because there was a time in I don't know if you remember, when grape culture was a serious thing in the Caribbean.
Rape culture is a serious thing. What are you talking about?
Still.
It hasn't
still exists.
dissipated. Yeah, I mean, you're
I
not a
don't know,
woman, so you have to have conversations with women to see. You can't just broad stroke say, "Oh, it used to be." It is a thing. It is a thing.
Okay, so try not
is
to
a
get
thing.
into the red pill.
I know. We
Yeah.
can lighten it up, but you ask the question, so giving you the
Because you see,
The perspective.
I'm not trying to go crazy on it, right? But it is from a cultural and societal thing, it's some contradictory to say the majority of people does get the majority of women does get harassed when they not trying to expose themselves. They actually being quite
daily
normal.
lives. Daily
So
lives.
that's the first.
Daily living.
And as a male feminist, I can attest that men is getting the same thing too.
Yes,
Okay, here's the difference between that.
The little boy is molested off our voice. That's-
Yeah, we never had that voice with that, but yeah.
yeah.
That's our next conversation.
Yeah.
But in terms of harassment, language, the level of unsafety you will feel is different to a woman. Because you do think or you have it in your mind that this man can hurt you if he got an opportunity in a real way. You know?
Jesus Christ, and I did the gym because what you talking about is I think I remember I tell her that I be walking down thinking shit, but I could get scraped right now if and I have no defense.
Yeah, I mean,
So I think I understand what you're saying.
statistically, you more at risk because of how.
Like, no, because I know
That's a whole crime. That's a whole crime conversation. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, because on top of that, these places are so many spots as these be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
so
But
it's
what
like-
you thinking about? You thinking about your pocket and your wallet and
No,
your
I'm
phone, or you thinking about
the
your
whole, the whole,
your whole package?
the whole back.
Your
And there's not no kind of
chastity.
like no, Jesus Christ. I was like, like, like that whole long and thing shit is like scary living out of me
Right,
because
so-
I've got not get that happen to me, but it's like in situations like, dog, I need to get the F out of here.
Right, and that's a woman's constant mindset.
So I could empathize.
You can't, but you can conceptualize.
Well,
You can't empathize.
Because I don't
Yeah, it's just two different experiences,
Okay.
you know.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Moving on.
So let's lighten up the mood.
Yeah,
a
that's
little bit.
you asked a question.
Oh, definitely,
I'll give you a
definitely.
real
Right.
answer.
So
We could shove that for
just for the record.
What is that?
I find if you're watching a girl in a school uniform, that kind of weird. Because I see children in a school uniform, I was like, why the fuck are these children
Well,
here?
that's what a predator does. Yeah.
Damn.
I heard
Yeah.
somewhere that you had to be a monster to prevent monsters from
Yeah, that'd be the bully to bully.
the bullies, right?
Yeah.
So I guess the perspective is different, right? Because as a man, if you really look at it from our point of view, you had to be able to be the psycho to protect your family from the psychos.
And we could just close on this topic with one thing. As a man, most men are hyper protective of their daughters, right? Yes?
And I'm seeing fuckers is
Right?
like
No.
kids.
I'm just saying, just if you
Yeah,
were a
yeah,
dad
yeah.
and you're a girl dad, right?
absolutely.
Yeah. Oh gosh, it's your girl child. The reason that men are like that is because men know men. So let's
We're
next.
not arguing with you,
Next.
This is absolute,
Next.
She seemed like she's had this conversation.
Listen.
We know
Yeah.
the psychos out there. The reason why we
She-
just be saying, family, you're sure you want to be out here is because we know it are mad
Like, you
men.
taking your risk with this
Yeah,
shit.
see,
I
babes, you
if I
really
was
want to
you,
be wearing this out here.
What tell you last night? I was just like, when the kid was doing the bad man forward, bad man pull up in the man face, I was
Oh.
like, you clearly have never been punched in the face.
Yeah,
I
but
realized.
that's fine. I think women deserve the ability to be outside.
Cool. But that was good. Like,
But
I
we
was like,
know
slowly,
how
you-
depraved.
Yes.
You remember the man with the goat?
Yes.
Yeah, we know how depraved guys are. So we know.
It's like,
it's not like
Jesus
you're trying to
Christ.
pretend. Right?
I was like, dog, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that if I was you, small.
So
But
we're looking for some tips and recommendations for the fellas for Carnival Monday and Tuesday, right?
Right.
without the gym part, because we want to be lazy, we want to be fat, we
No,
want to be
I-
all fat kings out here.
I don't know. Let me hear.
All right. So for sure, dress code is something that you want to start address for the guys.
On the road?
On the road. Where is we seeing that men is lacking on the road? Like, generally speaking, from a designer perspective.
Hold on, why she watch me?
Yeah,
I was gonna say abs, but I'm just joking. Men
Oh,
take
yeah,
their
like-
bodies very seriously
Wait
on
now.
the road.
Is she witty?
No. Don't worry. Don't worry. This is her part. This is her segment. We
Okay.
getting there. Let us go. Good.
No. Listen, men really, really come true. If you think women work out hard, men go hard.
But-
Ham.
But
For the road.
Alright. So
because
the
I-
dress code.
No, it's because the buff men. Remember when we see the buff guy and he's like, this nigga.
It's not only buff,
What-
It's not only. It's lean. It's clean. It's tone. It's fit. It's strong.
Sex tourism. Gotta do.
Listen, the men don't want to wear a shirt on the road, so they wear their pants and they match their sneakers and they wear their own their own pants. They mightn't really wear what the band gives them, but lacking, I'm a less is more kind of girl when it's on the road.
So let's close for them. More fun for you. That's what I like to hear.
Well, for both, less is more for me on the road. Where I'm at, I can evolve. I can transition into something else, but for right now,
And what you will say
Yeah.
to the
3D
expressive,
printing,
to the
escape game.
expressive side of Carnival now, the ones like the Lost Tribe and the other artistic elements of Carnival. You just participate in those things?
I can spectate, I can appreciate, but in terms of me on the masquerader side, as a masquerader, I'm still pretty much into my bikini and beads and my wire brown thong.
High energy.
Yeah,
High
I'm still
drive.
on that vibe. I'm still on that
So
vibe.
you like staunchly like go to the gym. Because remember, I asked you, like, always get to look like this at above 30 kind of thing. Always get,
Well, I'll be 40 next year. Yeah, you have to take care of yourself.
Good on you for saying your age out.
no,
Just
no,
right.
I wasn't going to say that.
She peel your oranges. 40.
Yeah.
Well, man, just be like, you can't ask me my age.
So, right, so I got 40. Like, how long, that's what I asked you, how long does it take to get prep? Do you do prep?
I'm already late.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So, so you was getting ready to come here since 1 o'clock.
No. I'm late for Carnival.
Oh, no, okay. We ain't
Yeah, with the gym schedule. I'm already late.
Serious.
So,
Yeah.
so you and all can't do the arms. I know.
No. I'll catch up, but I'm just saying I'm already late.
Okay, what I want to do for like one of the adventures is when I send my is I just want to do a gym day with her. So because when she bench doing the fucking deadlifts,
No, listen, I don't know. Do you know Guru Fitness?
I know no fitness.
Right. So if you pull it up on your phone, I'll show you who my trainer is.
I just want to gym with you for one day for you to be
It's not me, you know, it's-
deadlifting
it's-
100
it's-
pounds and me deadlifting like 10. Because
I'm not that strong, to be honest.
no one is.
Nobody is go ham when it's time to train.
Yeah. Because one, I want to feel comfortable, but two, I also want to look good in what I designed. So you have to represent.
What are the accolades for a designer for Carnival? What do you guys really win?
Accolades.
Beside the band of the year and
You don't win anything. You're just trying to make money. So that's really what it is.
And that's your full-time full.
No, actually, I am also a flight attendant.
That's where I know you from.
You don't know me, bro.
I'm like, yeah.
you don't know me, bro.
You never-
You
you
don't
ne-
know
you
me.
ne- you- you
But
never-
you're not my dad.
We're not plugging.
Yeah.
We're not plugging anybody. We're plugging Tropix.
You never brought back my chicken. I asked for the like.
Yeah, ask for some water and then bring it.
Yeah, bring it back.
What's going on with your phone?
Yeah, it's called my actual phone mashup, and now I have to take a read me. Like, if I read me, you should give me some dust to even talk
Nah,
about
that's
your
it.
brand.
Okay, let me use my phone.
Thank you
How
very
about
much.
that?
Yeah.
That's the date phone. You can't already using the date phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me.
Put the date phone down. For when
Yeah.
that's a big phone, boy. Huh? There's a lot of phone there. Real estate in your hand palm.
Nah, I can't do that. Putting a carpal tunnel out in
Serious?
poorly. So I was like, Jesus Christ, I type in too much.
The writing, the scheduling.
Coding.
Right.
All right. So pull up that stuff. While they pull up that stuff, we had a basically
So that's my trainer. So this page, this is Luke.
this person is your trainer.
Yeah.
Like Skywalker, I love it.
Like these guys actually take this training thing real serious.
Not this is their lives. This is work. This
the
is
only other people who's get buff like that
entrepreneurship.
is like legit people in prison. Like, so this is cool.
This,
I think this is just not your community.
Yeah,
But
we do.
Nah, I like practical muscles. So if I can like use it in very martial form,
Oh, you're in a fight.
that is the point. Like, so I like you see them MMA
Okay,
fighters.
but you have to also understand that when it comes to taking care of yourself, it's not just appearance. It's health and wellness.
Yeah, no. To be told,
know?
Dr. Taylor was here. If you know who that is.
No.
Oh damn.
God damn.
Yeah, so
Sorry.
better
I mean, you can
guess.
educate me, but
you have a show. You have a show on TV6 or
CNC3.
I don't watch TV, but yeah. So he.
I don't have a TV.
That's fine.
You
It's
are-
2024.
And you're going to do you read a lot as well?
I mean, I go through phases. But sorry, go back to Dr. Taylor.
Dr. Taylor. Convent. Anyway, so
Towards.
convent. But yeah. So anyway, the
Just keep going. Just keep going.
Please.
so,
Dr. Taylor.
Dr. Taylor.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you,
Back on the
Keisha.
track,
Thank you,
right?
thank you, good Keisha. Thank you, good Keisha. So Dr. Taylor was telling us because I have a cousin, like he fit whatever. We'll talk after, so I'll tell you. You might know him. So he was telling me, nah, he don't do the gym for the health thing. He's doing it for the aesthetics since he was younger. And I was like, bro, but if it come to a point where I really believe, at least in now, how it is, even when we was growing up, you had to be very martial or had to have, like, you had the lumberjack body because he was a lumberjacking for 20 years. It would have a function to the health and everything. So if it don't have a function, then it's just like you just doing this for the aesthetics. I never got the point of the aesthetics.
Well-
Yes, it will be healthy, but then it's like
I mean, it depends on what your goals are. You know, some people need it as a mental release. You go, you find a community of people like-minded, and the one thing that you can't negate from anyone who works out is that you do require a big degree of discipline, and that discipline rolls out in other places of your life. How you sleep, how you eat, what you put in your body, how you party, all of these things. Because even if it might be aesthetic, all those things add up to how you're going to aesthetically look. So it's a layered. It's not as black and white as you just go and you pump and...
No, well, probably that's how he'd explain. He's like,
Yeah.
dog, I don't care about being strong and all that shit.
Yeah.
I just trying to aesthetically. My cousin.
Yeah.
But he's stronger, obviously. But you catch my point. So that wasn't the goal now. So so your discipline level is like them prisoner men you show me there, or
Those prisoner men are my trainers. During the carnival period, the pre-carnival period, so 3 months before carnival, yes, you have to get really granular with your workouts and your eating and stuff.
this is what I want to do.
Yes.
Like, let's plan this. Put this in the books. I know your stush. I know you went convent. I know.
But how you see this? I find that.
I know.
That's a little insulting.
Did
How
you
do you
take
know I stush? You know anything about me? You don't know me?
You're from the East West Corner?
Pasha,
No, I'm not.
Exactly, you're stush.
Pasha, she took umbrage. I think you need to apologize. Being the male feminist that you are, right?
I think equality means nobody gets apologized
The
to.
Twilight Zone bell ring yet, right?
Ooh, sorry for them girls.
The
No
Twilight Zone bell
apologies.
ring
What?
yet.
Toxicity. Let's go.
So while we are here, right, we actually have a sponsor, right, and we need to speak on behalf of it.
Give me the blood.
Right.
Sponsor. I'm going to read the list.
We get her. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is read the first half, right? I read the first half, I don't know the sponsor.
You write it out like it is typed, because if you...
You can read mine, right? No?
That's my point.
Yeah, so let's go. Raw dog TT. Right?
It's exactly
You know
what it
what raw dog
sounds.
TT is?
I don't.
Okay,
You have a dog?
listen up.
You have a dog.
I don't.
Function, focus, great taste.
Love it.
Embark on the journey today to start feeding your dog raw dog TT.
Love it.
Alright? Now you can add a bit.
Okay, he's just saying. Okay, you don't have a dog. But guys, you can have a dog. Say about the dog so she don't break up with you. Let me be real. Let's keep it 100. You wanted to have this hodgepodge family because you really don't want to breed it, but and she don't want to
I
actually.
get a joke, dog. I get a joke.
Thank you.
Right? It might be crass. So for all the ladies on the block of layers, so you try to trap a bitch with a bitch.
That was kind of good though. That was kind of good.
It's like, you really not from the East. I realize that. You really ain't from the East. Yeah, stush. If that was your threshold, it's like,
Yeah.
anyway.
Knee
so,
slappers.
You try to lock down this girl with his damn dog. At least treat the dog good. So I've seen the product being used. Like you see dog chows, dog shit. You want to feed your shit to your dog? Well, just let them shit and let them eat it back, because that's basically
dog
dog
food.
chow.
Dog
That's
chow,
not dog
right.
chow.
Dog chow, right.
This raw dog thing is phenomenal. So what I see the good folks at Raw Dog do is like they have a nice little balance of how the food is go, and it gets sometimes is
Yes, it's 100% real meat, real ingredients, and it
from
actually
the earth.
the dogs is act like it's crack now.
The
So
dogs is
it's dog food with love.
It's wholesome dog food with love.
give it to them doggy style.
So raw dog TT, you gotta get Keisha a little 10% there because
When I get my dog.
when she can get a discount, right?
When the fella trying to lock you down, well, you know.
So they have one more important message. The message is you have to DM them at Raw Dog TT on Instagram.
At
For
Raw Dog TT.
At Raw Dog TT on
Good
Instagram
stuff.
for your 5% discount.
Good stuff.
All right, cool. Right. So we're moving on.
We went out. What was the last thing we was talking about? Right. So before we went to the
The gym.
commercial break, yeah,
Yes.
the gym. I'll come and tell you what one day.
You seem like you have a question.
No, I
No,
don't.
one day.
One day you want to come to the gym.
No, I'm training with you so I can know how
Listen,
unfit I
I'm
am.
not. Listen, right now I'm not so great. I haven't really worked
Well,
out
right.
for
We should
a
be.
hot minute.
We should be on level playing.
We won't, but
You should trying to say.
I still feel like I'm ahead of you.
I have a bigger head.
That seems like a challenge choice here.
Okay, let's see this. Let's do this. Pick it on your day when you're free, when your boyfriend or whoever. I'm not sure what it's 20.
No, I feel like it's a challenge, I know. A 5 push-up challenge.
You know, your man, nigga, you see me doing push-ups, bro. My
So
push-ups.
this is a no. You're
Yes,
not
it's
up for the
a-
challenge.
No, we do it for the pictures. I'm 100%. We talking about one-arm push-ups. We talking about inverted. Let me go.
Diamonds on there.
Diamonds. Yeah. There's one thing about skinny, man, we were telling about. There's jiu-jitsu masters used to wear bigger clothes. They were small, but yet they were able to perform and do exercise their martial arts because it was deceptively skinny. So let's let that play out.
Ip man, boy. Yeah.
Nah, and the next thing they didn't tell about Kung Fu is like most of them did opium. So the fights that them think they have,
There was
and
a
it's like,
feeling.
it was like they was getting knocked up. I was like, smoke. But yeah.
Chinese opium. All right, cool.
God, I love the opioids.
All
Anyway.
right. So we need to finish up your segment. All right, before we get into the Twilight Zone. All right, why do I have 2 markers on my hand? Anyway, yeah. So, Tropix Swim. Where can we? Well, them fellas with the outside birds on them.
You mean
Right?
Listen, I've had that experience already, you know.
Being outside, bud?
No.
Oh.
No.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
That's
So you
no,
had
not my
experience of
MO.
providing services to.
Yeah, and I really didn't need the information. I was actually pretty upset.
Oh, no, how does one come to
Let
you?
me give you this story. I'll give you this story.
Thank you.
So, you know, Tropix Swim is a Caribbean brand as well. It serves the diaspora. I did have a customer once who lives in another island. She requested a swimwear. I ship internationally, regionally.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. However, she asked me to drop off to her boyfriend who's coming to visit her. Right? So I was like, you know, I'll accommodate it. No problem. I deliver locally with TT Post, but you know what? it's close by. I can drop it off. Dropped it off. He paid for it. I sent him the link. No problem. Great. A couple months later, he asked for another one in the same style in a different color.
I love this guy already.
No.
Let's go.
So I was like, sure, because, you know, I'm like, great, a repeat customer, no problem. Send you a link. He paid instantly. And this is just information I didn't need to know.
I
He
see.
was like, don't tell Jane because this is for my gal in XYZ. And like at that point, but here's where it affects me, right?
Yeah.
Jane is still a customer and I'm so mean to Jane.
Okay, hold on. Hey, big up to you, boy, dog, boy.
No, take that big up back, please.
Yeah, you get like
No.
the most of that class in the show.
No.
Ain't the same.
So what do you mean
it
to
does
Jane?
not.
Here's why I'm mean to Jane. Because
Sister code.
he's put me in a position where that's too much information. You could have told me, don't tell her, it's a surprise. You could have just said nothing. Like, this girl not my friend, right? But now Jane is still an active customer. And what if one day Jane see outside girl number whatever in Tropix Swim and think, you know, like,
Okay.
I don't know. I know I'm reaching here, but
Yeah.
I am mean to her in a way because people have a way
Get it off your chest.
where they feel like they're, you know, sometimes when customers are close to you, they might be fans, but they think that they know you, right?
Like a young and restless person seeing
Like-
the actor in real life.
Brooke, why you helping
Yeah,
out?
Brooke is
Why you
our
helping
own
out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, my family calls me Sheila, but yes.
100% sure. I
Not
thought about
Sheila
I-
from Bola
No, bullshit. I 100% sure I was going to say Sheila just now.
Yeah.
And I was like, she going to get offended if I tell her that. I swear.
Not Sheila.
Oh, yeah.
Hand on
Sheila.
Bible.
Who's she like it?
The crazy
Sheila's
one.
the crazy one.
The crazy one.
Die a million times and come back.
Nah,
Yes,
yeah,
that's
she keeps
Sheila,
coming back.
yes,
You can't kill a
yes.
crazy girl, though. You know that?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Wait, not to get into your business like that, but what technique is used to mash up windshields? Is baseball bat or big stick?
No, I'm a peaceful
You
person.
never mash up a
I watch. You see, I watch how your eyes is do the. Yeah,
No,
watch how your eyes
I'm a
do the
peaceful
thing.
person, you know? Peace. No. Listen, peace
Yes.
comes with age.
He's a peaceful person like
You're a
peacemaker.
peaceful person. No.
Yeah.
But what about?
It was really my childhood. I was crazy.
I
We
know,
see the
but
glint in
I
them.
know. I see in that glint. You don't get the eyes. They never lie, Chico. You see that some it's like she kind of don't blink.
She's
and
a ditty.
she blinks slow and she's
No,
like.
anyway,
You
next.
see
What
what
were we talking
You see
about?
what sort of toxic thing?
Tropix Swim.
Yes.
I saw toxic swim and she was like, ooh.
Tropix Swim.
So you're not trying to be mean today.
No, I don't want her to feel that we're close, and then I have this information about her
What's her
man.
name
and his-
again? What's her name?
This is why I said Jane. Jane, I'm sorry.
Jane, that's
sis.
not your man, is outside food.
No,
Let
Jane
me
is not the
The whole
outside.
time is outside food. Is
Okay,
actually
It's two scripts.
It's two scripts. That man is a genius, by the way.
No, he's not. He's an ass.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wait, I can't curse on
You
this?
could. You see this sister code bullshit?
Yeah.
You stop
No.
siding with the shit.
Listen,
Easy-
it's
easy
too
there.
much information. You don't need to give me that
He just probably a
information.
corny nigga. That's all.
He's probably a corny.
Yeah, that's probably
Or he probably looking to line you about that. That's
Yeah, he
the-
probably was
Never
like, she's trying to show his
happened.
prowess.
That is not going to impress
Okay,
me.
so by the way, guys, it's Tropix with an X. not
With an
CX.
X. With
Swim.
I thought it was Tropix Swim, but it's Tropix.
Tropics. You're
Like
in
the-
the tropics.
But he wants to
Nice.
very literate among us, right? There's a
So, because you know, black people, you black people can read and stuff. So
that X.
with an X,
That-
like the X,
yes.
like the X that you should be wearing the bikini for, but she done it because he didn't want to buy it, and so you should have gone there.
Yeah, so
you see the plug
buy a
again?
gal,
Some swanky
buy
stuff.
a bird,
You're
buy a
outside.
family. No,
your
I'm not
scripts,
using that in the
realm.
Any
yeah,
derogatory way?
Yeah. No, listen.
Buy a Efren. Yeah, Efren.
Buy your body.
Yeah, buddy.
Tropix Swim.
Run out.
No, like
so who is
legit-
your biggest competition right now?
Well, when it comes to
Don't
Carnival, Monday, there are quite a few designers that are in the upper stratosphere. Tropix Swim also does bikinis and swimwear for the whole year. So, sometimes the competition will change depending on the season.
Okay, and of course you feature every carnival.
Not every Carnival. This year I would have only done Jamaica.
I have a question because
Sure.
a fella bro, not fella, who it was? I was in one of my spots. So anyway, a girl,
One of your spots.
one of these spots. It's been places.
She's trying to call you out on it. I would never say it, but
What she
you
trying
can
to say?
pause on my dog.
One of my
Can't
spots.
pause my
What
dog.
are you trying to say?
Right, sorry,
What
you
you trying
had
to
one
say?
of your spots.
Nah, talk Reese.
No, I'm
talk,
just-
talk,
I'm
talk
just-
your
said, no, you get many feelings now, right?
Why are you so defensive? I just
Talk your shit. Talk,
so defensive.
So-
You were at one of your spots.
Double unity, but apparently you don't want this. Okay.
You were at one of your spots. Sorry to interrupt you. I won't interrupt you again.
Someone broached that topic with you?
Nah, so yeah, okay. What they was observing about Carnival now is okay. I'm not sure if this is the case because I don't participate in Carnival like at all. That's like 2 days. I just do like a lot of crowds, etc. But anyway, that person was saying that before when it had like more clothes, I wish I had broached it before the thing was that it had leggings and stuff. But now they seeing that it have gills and they could be putting themselves at danger, not in what they wearing, but the fact that because they're covering up less with no leggings, not leggings, we call it stocking or that kind of shit. I seen gills on bare pavement in Port of Spain.
Talking about communicable diseases.
So, yeah, I don't know communicable diseases, but like sitting down where I pissing or like where vegan shitting or that kind
All
of
right.
stuff.
Well,
And-
that's a hygiene conversation. You don't even need education to know what's clean and not clean. But you're also talking about people who might be tired, who might be drunk.
Yeah.
It's not really the norm. You know what I mean? And if you sit down on the pavement in no stockings and you sit down on the pavement with your bare body, like it still stink.
and that's
It's
all.
still nasty. So you're not gonna see with 5,000 people in that one band, 5,000 people sitting on the ground.
Because I don't
So
know.
that's a minority.
I don't know.
That's a minority situation.
So I was like, oh, this our thing? 3, 2, 1.
Right.
This is Twilight Zone music. What is
Yes,
that?
How do you know? You actually know Twilight
Yeah, she
Zone?
will. You know when the old lady wrote this,
Yeah,
good
yeah,
stuff.
yes, what I'm saying.
Yeah.
See, less. All right, cool. So this
Oh,
is
like the road.
yeah, boy.
That was a little ageist.
That's all.
You see, you sound like a millennial, and everything is like it's as you seen. You wrote it. My road is get people right. I live in a decent area, so
Is that
that
the
could be a
man's
good-
on Whole Road?
we ain't talking about labyrinth. We talking about like
Right. Is it Twilight Zone?
yeah.
Do we fight it? Just kill them. What the man said. We need Twilight Zone, yeah.
You're lucky I do. Anyway,
Yeah. Right. So, what we do this weekend, dog?
okay. Well,
We went up.
I was attacked. Nigga.
Serious?
Diesel. You was there. You was right there.
Oh yeah, old man tried to beat him up in Big up yourself, Reno. Reno, yeah.
Big up.
Place
This
popping right now.
Your place was popping.
Yeah,
We
you
did-
know, showing up there.
So for my birthday was Friday gone.
Happy belated.
Oh, yeah, she's roll your eyes, boy. Oh God, don't give me
I
no credit. Don't give me no
didn't.
don't give me no flowers.
I was looking at the thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Roll your eyes, former crazy girl. I like you when he was crazy. I'm just
Reformed.
reformed crazy. This is the eyes in.
Is there ever?
Yes.
She that's what she look. That's it. That's it. Look, she does it.
Anyway, so the old man. Well,
Okay,
tell
so
me,
I
sorry.
talking. Okay, imagine you're in your 40s. I talking to a girl around your age. We ain't talking
I'm
nonsense.
not 40 yet, but okay. Right.
Sometimes.
Right.
Let me just get one in.
Okay, sure. Right.
You mind? I hate
Talking to a girl.
I hate for you to
Well, you finish.
woman explain things to me.
You finish up his story.
Okay, so I talking to somebody around your age. Is that appropriate?
This is at a spot.
At one
No,
of these spots.
this is a different. Right. Okay.
different
Yeah.
spot, right.
Can't keep up with you. Right.
I know they this spot. Anyway, whatever.
Yes.
Ooh,
yeah.
blush. Anyway, let's go. So I was talking to you. Were sitting on right there. So
Was I know?
You were sitting on right there. Nigga. Don't even do that.
Sometimes you just put me in some.
Yeah. I put in all the things just so you know if anybody. Anyway.
Wow.
I'm single. Anyway, but yeah. So I sitting down with this individual because his legs was tired because he's old man, old stately man. We sit down. I
When
end up
this happened?
by Reynolds spot.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Apparently.
So
Right. Let's go.
no, no. Yeah, you have that old nigga. Fuck you. So this guy sees me talking to the girl. Nothing sexual. We was talking. We was talking about a conversation we was having because my soup spot. My soup spot on a Saturday.
That did happen, right?
Right.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
this guy, this old nigga, And I have to call him my old nigga. Because that was some old nigga shit.
Yeah, but
He says, oh, hey, I would talk to you. Like, let me say your ex from 20 years ago, like when you're still crazy, comes and says, hey, well, I realize I will come and say bye and he tries to cut through him, but then she realizes that it's a tall back move. He go and climb
I
up
ain't
there.
that all, you know.
So he says, oh, I realize you're having a lot of testosterone around you. So me being the asshole I am, I'm trying not to see what's on my mind. Because
He said he came to say bye, but there was too much testosterone.
Yeah. So then he comes across, hugs her, like, okay, whatever. Kisses on her cheek, like, okay, whatever. Kisses on her forehead, okay, whatever. Then kisses on her neck. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Then he watches me. Nah, don't watch no way, you know. Because I kiss every part of her already.
Oh my God.
And I'm
Like
like,
cringe.
So cringe.
so I try not to laugh. Because if you understand interacting with me, I am very playful. So I'm trying to hit this man for 6. He gives me the eye like, shut the fuck up. We don't want to drag this nigga out there tonight. And I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, cool.
So the moral of the story.
No, it ain't done yet. Remember?
All right, so I'll tell them the moral after you finish.
And we've done it because this was getting intense. So I just sit down there like, okay. He's like, nah, I kiss every part of her. So you have any questions though? And I'm like, oh, now the ass will come out. I was like, oh, how did it taste? So he says, she's right there. She's right there. He says, well, it tastes like KFC. So my response was, I hate KFC. His response was, it finger licking good. And my response was, no, and then he said, you have any more questions? And I said, he gives me the eye like, shut the fuck up, because we will have to rag this nigga out because he will keep. So I sit down there like, no further questions. He's like, nah, don't get between us. Don't think you'll get through, you know. Don't think you'll get through. I sit down there. Meanwhile, I am not tracking this girl in any way.
Yeah, and she just stand up there?
No, she said, no, you stand up. She
No,
sitting down.
she's just there?
She's just there.
Mortified? She's
No.
not embarrassed?
No, she was right there.
I mean, it's a casual happening. This happened.
Right.
Right. This actually happened.
This
Well,
is not
I mean,
exaggerated.
okay.
Right?
It's like
It's casual,
crazy.
but what I'm saying is this guy is damn in his 50s.
Uncle Steve. Let's
Right.
call him because he's somebody's uncle. Click.
Yeah.
Or grandfather.
What I'm going on say here might be a little controversial, you know, we already.
Give
but
up rats.
I think the older generation of fellas in this society, they are part of the reason why the world is such a different place for the younger men.
That is the patriarch, if you want to be.
That is the patriarch, if you want to call it that, right?
Them niggas. Anyway.
No, because
Fuck them niggas.
there's a fine line between being the dominant males in a certain
Was that dominant?
industry, right?
So terrible.
There's a fine line between that, as in you're competent enough to be a leader,
Like this.
and you basically cheat your way to the top, and you're pretending now, like, because you're up there, you can shit on people.
He probably is a manager or some who gives a
some
fuck.
whatever,
At
right?
KFC.
No.
But you see,
Nah. He's well to do. Well,
that's a good one. Well done. But you see, you see
Actually, you're so
people,
sharp.
the people who literally try to put their wallet first and their clothes
Yes,
first.
of course. Yes. You find out a lot with older men, yes.
Yeah.
and then
The
he
things.
comes out with his
Yeah. Oh my
cigar.
God, it
God.
gets worse.
his
It gets
his-
worse,
Hey,
guys.
look my cigar kit.
To do what? To say to who?
The who? Like, and she was just there like, that's so. I've heard this once. I had a girlfriend once, and when I was telling her story, she was like,
Terrible.
"That's so nice." You know,
Was
when
she
you tell a child,
Patronizing.
be patronizing, and I was like, "That's you. That's you."
So wait, when he eventually left, she stayed?
yeah.
And what did she explain? Because she should have said like, that's
She
my
was like-
ex.
Yeah,
or,
she said,
I left. I went
He
though.
left.
I
She
was
was like,
like,
that's
I
from
went
20,
about
that's from
this
20 years. He was like, that's 20 years ago. I was like, okay.
yeah, he's so.
And I say,
gross.
well, that was, and I said, no, this is when I get vexed with her now. And I was like, lady, here's the scene. I don't think you understand the setting. It could have been. Because he knows, I know, the threat of violence is always there.
Yeah.
He would have get wrapped the fuck out there.
Yeah, but you know, we
we're
also
not in the fighting together.
Yeah,
No,
we're
not
in
that, but talking about if it
2024,
reached,
let's
if it reached,
Yeah, we could.
no. So I say, no, that could he escalated that from nothing. And I was just like, it's not
Was
like
he drunk?
I don't know. I don't
He
know.
had
the
to
guy.
be because that was mad corny.
I mean, to tell you the truth, I have some real old man crash out stories from
No, so-
long time. So,
so
these old men
I
be doing the
explain-
most.
I explained it to her. The threat of violence always there. So like that did not have to go this way.
Right.
She was
So
like-
you're saying she should have diffused it a little bit.
and then she's like, no, I'm here. So then she said, so we nah, you win a fight for me. And I said,
She was mama guy, you know.
no. I was like, no, well, you know, at that point in time,
Blood was boiling.
I was like, no, my blood was cool. I was become. I didn't get to say what I wanted to say, so I was kind of vexed that I didn't get like 10 insults off. But anyway, so I was like, bitch, I don't even know you. Like, I'm not going to fight for you. I'm going to risk my freedom for you. She was like, oh.
But big man thing, dog, the moral of the story is corny niggas with money remain corny niggas, right? So, I mean...
Oh, and by the way, I know, it is now. Lockdown, we had a lockdown now, because apparently the 40s is grizzly out here. Out.
A jagged yield.
Because you're going to end up with one of them cornball niggas if you don't lock down now. So,
The good thing though is that one of these cornballs will love you. They might cheat on you.
They will cheat on you.
They will
Because
cheat.
they have to prove that it's
going to cheat on you,
They
right?
got to prove that it's men. They got to prove that it's man.
But,
Ooh, I've guilt.
yeah, but they, you know what? I can
Matter of fact, lockdown, we had a lockdown now. Do we have it?
Fuck away.
Hopefully he's white and like living in Dubai or something like that. Do we have it?
Right, so that's our way I take. Our country is in a spiraling out of control because the so-called male leadership losing the masculinity that way.
And I didn't even get to see.
No, they're not necessarily losing it. That's what they identify as masculine, you know?
That's the way you're saying.
So
They identify with the leader with your wallet
no,
and the cars.
he was such a panty dropper back when bell bottoms were a thing. But
That man has always been a non-select though.
Yes.
And that's the problem.
so
It's just what it is.
rough them out, and I was like, oh god.
So you get it off your chest?
Right.
No people you good? You good? You get it off your chest now?
Nah, I just
You
saying, you see our age group or your age group you're about to be in is a lovely age group for it's a buyer's market, I like to say. It's a buyer's market.
Is it?
It's a buyer's market. Like if you're tracking, oh my god, it's
Sometimes.
it's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Sometimes you mustn't. You be in the bush, right, and you're hunting there. Sometimes you mustn't sell out your spot. You know.
Trust me. My actual my spot. I you gonna give all of these source and that shit.
Okay.
It's ridiculous.
So that was the end of our Twilight Zone.
That was the Twilight Zone?
No, we go into the Twilight Zone when I
okay.
have something to drop.
Right,
when you,
right, I understand.
So this is the point where you can be like, I have a Twilight. You know, I have something that living in my head rent free, and I need to get this off my chest. You have this opportunity at this point in time.
Twilight. You didn't prepare me. I would
That's
think of something.
Don't
Oh,
worry.
I thought you was going to be like, you didn't like the fact that Douglas had to use lightning cream because we was in competition with the Reds and them. I thought you was
I have never in my life even heard that.
That's a wild one.
the ancient war between the Lycans and the West.
Yeah, that's not my war, bro.
Okay.
I love my melanin.
right because you are a werewolf.
Do this, Keisha. Who was living in rent free in your head?
What is... I feel like I'm on the spot now.
That's
Rent
correct.
free.
But
That story was kind of so left. I don't know.
That's
no,
good,
you
so-
see, the difference is what. That's why I'd ask if that had happened to you, what would you have liked to be compared to when the question was asked to the woman?
Oh, you mean KFC is just nodded? Because when you said KFC, I was like, ew, salty. Like, what? I just
I was
thought
like, I hate KFC.
greasy, salty.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Like, I hate
I mean,
KFC.
when he got to the finger licking, I understood where he was
No,
going
but
to
finger
be
licking good
friends.
was the KFC motto in freaking the 90s.
Like,
Describe
shows his
a
age.
woman as. Was that dish, a delicacy you were used?
Oh, it's things that I eat like Jordan Almond. If you had to say Jordan Almonds, I was
No,
like,
I would
you
still
like
say,
a fucking Jordan
no,
Almonds.
it has to be like juicy and sweet. Like, I don't
Jordan-
know, watermelon or something. I don't know.
Because if you say I get like a watermelon, she go and think size, and she not going to
No,
think
I'm not going to think
You
size. I'm
can't
going to think
say
juicy.
yeah,
and
Okay. Well, next time I see her, I was like,
Pretty and things.
next time I see her in public,
Not
I was
KFC.
like, next time I see her in public, I'm gonna say, my watermelon, and I want to see how you take the compliment.
Slice of watermelon.
My watermelon, my brown watermelon.
No. Now you're killing it. Brown watermelon is
Was that
like a
brown
rotten watermelon.
No, like your brown skin. Your
I
brown skin.
understand, but if you're
But if
using
you
it as a
understand-
descriptive,
If you understand, you're supposed to take the compliment.
not the brown one.
One is back, boy.
The rizzle me timbers.
Try again.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Maybe
Yeah,
like
so what's that?
tamarind sauce.
Nah, man, you yourself to how somebody call it tamarind
No,
sauce.
I'm just saying. Think
but
about
that's
it.
what you want. Okay, I am going to you from hey, yo. Let my
Anyway,
people
next.
say link this up with her. So when I hear you out in
Next.
public,
Okay, so yeah.
Tamron,
Yeah.
So you don't want your tamarind sauce, you want somebody call it tamarind.
No, I don't. But
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
not
saying,
KFC.
not KFC. It's like
okay, my Royal Castle. 'Cause it's
no.
Royal.
I mean,
You're
Royal
still
Castle is
on
better than KFC, but no.
You're still on the spot, you know. But I mean, we giving you time.
This is Twilight Zone story. I'm
Oh,
supposed
your
to find.
Twilight Zone. We talking.
Listen,
yeah,
I have a
when it,
lifetime on Twilight Zones, but I'm trying to figure out the
from yesterday, when you were
Yesteryear.
crazy.
No, y'all look. Nah.
we too young for that.
No, it's just the crazy was so young that it
Masha
wasn't
Pal
anything.
class.
What age was so young?
I was 9 when my
Too
family started to
bad.
call me Sheila. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's not.
What you do?
What you do as a
Okay, so my dad had a girlfriend,
Ooh.
and
Black dad, love it.
yeah, he had a girlfriend at the time when we were at a house in the country. So I went and I saw her swimsuit, right, and at the time I was with 2 of my sisters and a friend, and I saw the swimsuit, and then I saw like these plant shares, right, like
to cut leaves.
yeah, plants and stuff. And well, I got upset that I saw her swimsuit, so I cut it up and then I went in the bush and I threw down a latrine.
Because in the country, that's back in the day then.
Right?
Yeah.
And then when he came home, somebody sold me out.
Of
And
course.
he was like, Did you throw her swimsuit down the latrine? And I was like, yes. And I didn't care.
You
that-
see- you see how
It's not about business.
I didn't care.
You
What
see
I was
the eyes,
upset
right?
about, I was like, which one of these bitches sold me out?
Is he
Okay, that's
young?
what
Is he
that's what
young?
you was
Yeah,
upset about.
that
Yes,
is what
the
I was
younger
upset
one.
about.
No loyalty in this house.
Yeah, I was like, it
Well,
wasn't
who was supposed
this
to-
sister, and it wasn't that friend, so it was my other sister for sure.
And then
You
what?
was beefing with your sister at the point in time.
Yeah.
You're on your hands with her after?
No, it added to our attention.
So-
'cause she
All
sold
they
me
could
out.
know though, right?
We are right.
Oh,
No,
gee.
I mean, no. We're kind of estranged.
The
actually.
sibling rivalry is not.
Not even rivalry. It's just
Different mothers?
Yeah.
Okay,
it's
yeah, I know
just
that.
That's usually
life.
it is.
You
Alright.
know?
No, because you know it's at the pecking order with siblings, and where his orders have to have the grand royale where everybody's running hands and we figure out who's number one.
No, it's not that. It's just everybody has different experiences. You know, when you come from different households and you have different lives.
My father told me the one thing I want you to take from me, and I like, and it stick with me for life. Well, 2 things he had told me, but the one thing is when you make children, make them with one woman. Trust me, it's gonna be less confusing for you.
I mean,
in the long run.
I could see that. If you want to be a present dad too, that's a lot to
For
spread
different
out.
households,
Yeah.
yeah.
If you want to be an active present. father.
Because it's always at the point when the father is like, okay, let's get all the kids together and put them in one space, knowing that it have beef with this mother and this mother. That's like, it'd be a horrible idea.
Or delusional fathers.
No, that's fathers who's make sure. That's what they always do. It's always at that one day, they'll be like, hey, let's go to the beach. Snatch,
Or
snatch, snatch,
maybe,
snatch.
just the children with the dad who's with the mom might have a better experience of the dad because he's present versus the other child who is, let's say, the outside child or the firstborn.
Yeah,
You're
no.
going to have different experiences.
Yeah.
You've met
Yeah.
my son.
You can.
Let me just put it this way.
You can't really put a diagnosis on family though. Like some families is be excellent, some families is be like girl out of the
Okay, now, okay. You're back not being stashed again. Good for you. You got back here. You got back your ghetto card. Good for you. We back in the hood.
So so
I
sometimes
didn't even know I had a ghetto card
You
to
have
be revoked.
Yeah,
You came with a ghetto card?
You come,
Apparently.
you come with this stuff shit. I was like, I'm in convent. Just when I was in my convent uniform, and I was
Well,
like,
first of all, I said
snatch.
my school uniform, and you asked me which school.
You see, you want to get back the thing revoked again? Excuse me. Okay, hold on. Bring your shoulder. One.
so wait now.
So,
Alright,
snatch
yeah.
that right back off.
That was a rough snatch by dog boy.
She's lost the-
I said
the badge.
I felt the little manhandle.
Yeah, I said a little bit of angst there though.
Yeah,
You good?
boy.
Yeah, that's a
Hey,
rough snatch.
KFC. Kia.
Easy. Alright, cool. Alright, good. Hey, we're almost there. So what we're trying to get to do is keep you on your toes until the end of the show.
Right.
Alright?
Okay.
So
And she keep watching me. I didn't even say anything. Well, stop doing Madonna Bassey. Embarrassing, man. In front of pretty girls, embarrassing. I go on.
sorry, by dog boy. I really apologize. Whoever did to offend you. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have a rapid fire segment here.
Ooh, this is exciting. Do I need to drink some water first?
Well, if you want to drink alcohol, that would be great.
No, I know.
You don't drink alcohol?
I have to feel for it.
So you're not a drinker?
No,
Yeah, alright, cool. No problem.
Yeah.
I'm not.
no.
I mean, if I go out somewhere and have one drink or so, yeah. I mean, Carnival is a little different, but
Alright,
on
cool.
a regular.
Them 2 days, I go. One day in gym. That's one day in gym. It's gonna be an interesting day.
Yes,
Okay.
rapid fire.
Let's go. Are you ready? Alright, so we don't have the rapid fire. We gotta get the rapid fire ad lib, right?
Pew! Oh, no, you want the gunshot?
You get the gunshots up. Load up the cannon.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, that's cool.
Alright, good. So, Keisha, my goodly friend, welcome to the Hero Show. Alright, so this is the 10 questions that we get to know more about Keisha. Alright? Quickly, off the bat. So we start with the genre of music. What you got in Marshall Montano?
Mash up.
Hater already.
She's a Marshall fan.
Hater already.
Not that I have anything against bungee. I'll give you a fun story if you want to know.
let's run it.
Bungee and Fian saved me, my life, my phone at Carnival. I was drunk. So big up Bungee. But Marshall, his repertoire has come along with me for my 20 years of Carnival. So it's just like, and the thing that makes soca so beautiful is like, if you are a masquerader and you and you hear a song, it'll take you back to a Carnival and experience. It's happy music. So yes, right.
Okay.
So yeah, big up Bungee and Fian.
Save your life. Nah,
Yes.
fuck that. But let's
No, listen. Right.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, cool. Soca,
Yeah.
soca, calypso.
Soca.
Yeah, all right, cool. That's
Yeah.
an easy one.
Yeah, these
obvious.
questions. I thought
Yeah.
it would be spicier, but yeah.
lady,
Don't do that. Don't.
you don't do that. Why you wanna raise these sleeping
Listen, you
giants
only
for?
have like what? How long again with me?
We
Might
have
as well make
however
it-
long we have.
Right?
Right, yes.
Right, cool.
Next.
Is that something that you wanted thing to do? And they said,
Nah. Come, we going to you have 8 more questions here, right? So this is off the hip, right? We shooting off the hip now. Good. Since you wanted spicy.
No. I was just expecting.
Nah, no,
We
I
can go
come with
back
my
to
PG
soca.
questions on them.
hey, she was trying to say, yeah, I thought this was
Yeah, I thought this-
No, I was
Spicy.
just like, okay, Bungee,
Alright.
Marshall, Soca Calypso.
So this is question number 3. When it comes to your race of men, which one is your favorite?
chocolate.
Chocolate man.
fucking call it Daddy Jesus. Let's go. Let's go, Daddy Jesus.
No.
All right. So
What? Daddy is used.
I don't know.
Let's go.
All right. Romantic getaway or staycation?
Beach, ocean.
So you rather
It could be a staycation near the beach. It could be Tobago.
this question is going to be modified. So this is still number 4. $1,000 date or doubles run?
Don't disown me, but I don't really eat doubles. So I haven't had doubles since I'm 19. Listen, guys, one day I went to a doubles vendor and you think just smell like a fart and I just never had
You sure
doubles
that
again.
you sure that
What
maybe
thing?
somebody
What thing like a fart?
The doubles.
you
on
sure
the
that somebody isn't
double stand.
fat by the
Maybe.
You sure the doubles man in fart?
Somebody, but it just, like, I never look back.
Okay, let's move.
Never have I ever
Pause.
smelled.
Yeah, pause. Let me just move the mic so you see my facial expression. Say that one more time. That way you do double.
I haven't had doubles since I was 19.
I've never heated.
You look hurt. You look
I
hurt.
have never heated a woman before.
Nobody's is the outlandish reason why?
It's felt like
Yeah,
a fart.
it was-
So,
I mean-
so if I fart here now and it
Right.
smells like that, that means you got
Around the
heating
food?
No,
No
like
podcast.
just in
Like,
general.
it was
Never
around
podcast again.
food. Guys, anyway, I'm not saying that I'll never eat doubles again. I just...
Okay, because I really wanted to ask you on that doubles deal, but no, I guess that's out the way.
All right, so let me go back to my
Can I go
PG,
for the
my
Yes.
PG questions. Apple or Samsung?
Apple.
Is Apple, Gil?
She went caught obviously.
What does Common have to do anything? Apple didn't even come out when I was in Common.
Apple was out in
No, bro.
Oh, right, you 40. You know?
Yeah.
No, Apple was out.
No, it wasn't.
In the 80s, right?
No, I had a Nokia. Shut the fuck up. Not in the 80s. Next question.
You see, we're not going to get our baby girl right here. I waited for it.
Let me put on my right.
All right, coffee or tea? We finishing off nice and
Tea.
easy. Yeah, tea. All right. Movies or books?
It depends on the movie.
Oh, okay. You're back in the run. You're back in the running. Good for you.
Okay. What is your favorite? Was what we was asking the other day. All right. So, what's your favorite tourism destination? One that you want to go bucket list?
She gonna say Dubai.
No, I would probably just say maybe Tokyo.
Oh, because I really thought you was gonna say Dubai. There. I was like,
No, she get it.
No, listen, guys. I have nothing against Dubai and UAE. If I get a free trip, maybe I'll go. But here's the thing. No, listen.
Yeah, sure.
It's not on my bucket list because I can't really advocate for an entire region that was built on the back of like New Age slavery.
enlighten us. What do you?
Okay, so if you would, all right, with expansion and rapid expansion, buildings, skyscrapers.
Oh, you're talking about capitalism.
No, I'm talking about Dubai and UAE,
All right, cool.
right? The infrastructure.
Yes,
was built on black people's back.
No, but brown people.
as in
So
South
they-
Asians.
Yes. So what they do to get the expansion, they hire Indians, Pakistanis, people from that region, cheap labor. They put them in barracks on the outskirts, and the deal might be like, okay, you work off, you send money, and then you accumulate to get your airfare back to go back to your. So it's New Age slavery, right? But they never make the money, so they're just stuck in a cycle of.
Wait, no, so it's kind of like the Caribbean, you mean?
Indianship. Yeah.
Right, so New Age is why I said New Age. Right, so that opulence and that over commercialization and that consumerism and that is built on those people. That's how they get the labor.
So
It's
you
not
basically-
equal well-paid labor that builds these places.
That's a very ethical way to look at it. Very ethical perspective.
No, I'm not saying I would never go, but I'm just saying, like, I don't fantasize
Yeah,
about
that's
it.
we going back to them 10 fucking questions. Next,
sure,
week.
sure.
Next time you're going clear these 10.
Right, so right, destination.
was it.
Next question.
That was it.
That was 10?
You have to
You had to listen to the podcast to see if it really was 10 now.
after
There's some people on them. But we get 10 questions.
after
I find you looking at my paper. It's an
I don't
exam
feel
here.
that was
you
10, but okay, fine.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not-
Copy, you know.
you know, if up about it is, common entrance and thing, you were just happy the exam was open.
Big up
You
Mr.
want
Big
more
up
question.
Mr. Jeremy Boodoo. I remember, yeah.
Boodoo?
Yeah, Boodoo.
Hey,
right?
yo,
yeah.
my guy, Boodoo is my guy. Anyway,
Right, yeah. Good.
So,
You know why?
yeah, you know why, Boodoo.
Good.
I have to ask the question. And if you call this, that means I'm really exuding certain things. What school did you think he went to?
Oh,
this week?
God. Let me do that now.
Yeah, no, as well.
You ready? Want to do that now? Okay.
Okay, so you have to give me
Secondary
a
school.
zone.
Secondary school. Let's go.
No, you have to give me a zone, like
Tongue.
town.
Tongue?
Alright, cool.
Okay.
But tongue east-west corridor. East-west or
No,
west
no,
east?
you have to, east-west corridor is east-west corridor.
North.
North.
So-
North zone.
Town.
North zone. North zone. North zone.
That's a whole... Yeah, exactly. I was
Like,
that was
how this
intercom.
conversation come on? Anyway, good.
Nah, because I want
All right, so my next question, 7-year school, 5-year school, 3-year school.
Oh, you playing guess?
Oh, you want to break a 7-year school?
Okay.
I see why.
Alright.
I see why the analytical mind would want to take a bathing suit and truth and all that shit.
7-year school in town? Curacy?
Yeah, good guess. Yeah.
What about me?
I don't know. I just ask them, and I don't want to do anything.
So, same thing. Town, east-west,
Same thing. Same thing.
St. Anthony's.
Thank you, Jesus. Okay, I like you again. Great.
What?
Great.
Tell me.
Because I did not go to that school. That's the greatest part. I'm back on the. I'm back on the. I'm back on the
actually
lamb.
went to Kersey.
I'm back on the lamb.
Yeah,
I'm back on
okay.
the. I'm back on the lamb, baby.
It's not something like it's not like.
Okay.
I don't
No,
feel
because
any, I don't feel
somebody
any-
tell me I was exude that the currency bullshit now. And I was like,
You felt none of that here tonight, did you?
No, these are all stereotypes,
Thank
and I
you very
think
much.
that
you don't
that's
like stereotypes. Stereotypes are the funniest thing.
No, it's just I just find them
I
stale.
find people just get like a
Oh.
secondary school still.
Yeah, it's like, oh gosh, guys, it's like
No,
you know,
I mean,
20-something years
when you
ago.
want to fight somebody 30 years and
You're gonna bring up CIC and
For-
Jersey and
man,
convents.
let's be meeting in public and be like, dog, remember my phone 5 and you do this? I was like,
Hey,
dog.
no, you know, we always say. Yeah,
Yeah,
if you know
but-
50, you wouldn't have to 50 cents. You know, 50 Cent came out
yeah.
and Wangster, when Wangster was the song, and he was like, damn, homie.
That's what
in
we
high
feel.
school, he was the man, homie. Half the men I thought was like real, like I look up to them.
It's
I watch back
losers.
and I was like, what the fuck happened to you?
Yeah, that happens. You know, it kind of levels off. The popular kid sometimes doesn't really have the same trajectory as, say, the not so popular kid who had to zone in on work and had
So,
to kind of like.
where did you fall in the strata?
I was popular.
Clearly.
Really?
Yeah. No. I was popular, but you know, it doesn't always pan out in terms of like
No, but did it pan out for you?
success. No, well, I stayed popular, but it doesn't mean that there is a trajectory of consistent, sustainable, stable, financial.
What does
you know,
what does popular for a convent girl look like?
like why are we going back 20-something years? But I guess 20-something years
yeah.
ago, it would have been you have your
Boom
clique.
bop.
You have your clique. You're the head of a whatever. You're the, you
Mean
know.
Girls? Is that Mean Girls thing a real thing?
I can't. I mean, I
Yeah,
guess.
She was
yeah,
she was the president of the flagless cabal. Yeah, understand? Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
You don't know what I mean?
No, I mean,
A flagless cabal,
flagless cabal.
like rebels without a cause.
No, I don't
Like,
know. It is not.
you know what I just do that?
No.
The conversation just went. Whoosh.
Yeah, it
back
went
to you.
over our head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I- no,
So
that-
yes,
that-
My bad.
tell me, right?
How
so-
dare me? Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You want me? I was going to ask that Dokla question. You just like
What's the Douglas question?
I don't even remember because I was like, what the hell is that flag? What does flagless come?
A flagless cup.
That's the name of this
I
episode.
don't hurt my feelings, so I'll be moving on.
The
right?
flag- the flag.
Sorry, we weren't quick enough.
That's fine. That's okay. Yeah, so you was telling about the Douglas question.
Yeah, that's not, she does literally get the ick look there. That's no, you know, you ever get the ick? Like,
Me?
you
I
know-
giving you all the ick?
No,
You
like in
all
general.
giving me the ick?
No, the general. Like, I just wanted to segue into that question. That was a good
What
week.
gives me the ick?
Yeah. But,
From a man?
we like,
Okay, you like yes?
I mean, well, I just have to hone in on the question. Okay, so the first ick would be you can't have a fingernail. You can't, especially them long fingernails. Like if you have fingernails, that's just it.
Like that, like long like that.
Long like anything.
You know, see your fingernails? Like
Let me
what?
see your nails.
Let me see his nails.
Yeah, you need you need a little bit of a nail curl, but this is not gonna ick me out. Let me see your nails. You need a nail clipper for like, especially this nail here. But
What are you talking about?
yeah, you need to clip your nails, but they're not so bad. But you know what I'm talking about, especially when the man have like the pinky finger.
Oh, the
That's
taxi,
what that's what he's thinking. That's what he's thinking about him when you're driving.
Yeah, well, okay. So
that's
ick.
what he doubles the smell like for.
This is it. Ick.
Anyway, so yeah, you know, get the next
Okay,
one.
so hygiene.
Oh, of course, you can't smell bad. I mean, but that's baseline, so that doesn't count.
Okay.
Hygiene.
Do you
Tell me.
do you think that's the next one. Do you think that your ability to stay relevant in the thing has anything to do with not talent, but the fact that you happen to also be kind of hot?
Well, thanks, but this is also why I have to look good on the road. You know, it's like if you sell anything, you gotta look good in anything.
Nah, I see some ugly designers and
Okay, no. Listen,
them
this
buggers
is.
toed up.
I mean, that's politically incorrect, but it's part of what I am selling. And in years past, I've modeled my own stuff, and I've moved away from that because you just get
Old.
older and you just don't feel to do that.
Yeah, it's a
But
hectic lifestyle.
it also is just like I don't want to. I
No,
don't
but
want
like,
to.
so I was asking that. Do you think you benefited off of the quote unquote
Of
pretty?
course.
Finally, a woman says it. Jesus
Of
Christ.
course. There is this thing called pretty privilege, not calling it on myself, but people like to consume aesthetically pleasing things, whether
Yeah.
it's food, whether it's people.
Because one thing I would say, she has a very drawn face. You remember when you had to draw people for art? Oh, you didn't do art. Shit. Right? Like so I was drawing people symmetry now. Like I would say, very symmetrical. So like Romeo, not Romeo, what's his name? DiCaprio, when he drawing
Leonardo, Michelangelo. What are we talking about?
Titanic.
Oh, Titanic,
Like when you
right.
had to draw the chick and whatever, and then like so sometimes I just watch people as like
No, I referenced Michelangelo because the man,
Leonardo da Vinci.
right? Yeah, that whole era. And there's a what's the
Renaissance.
man's name again?
Michelangelo.
No, the man, his hands, the drawing.
Leonardo da Vinci.
The man.
The man.
Oh, the pretender.
Yeah,
Right.
that guy,
There's this concept in beauty that the symmetry of your face is correlated to beauty.
I know
yeah.
exactly what you're talking about.
I know what I talk about.
so,
I don't make much sense.
Because so that's what I'm saying. It's like
Okay.
our object. So it's like our objective, what you might call it, prettiness, where we could go to say, okay, this person is objectively pretty, this person is objectively not pretty, based on standards from the 1400. The Renaissance is like 14 or 11, 1400s.
1400.
Well, 1400s, like the 1400s. And now we saying that stuff getting antiquated, but then antiquated is like, why we still judging this based on some Eurocentric, blah, 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 blah. But then the people that are saying that are the same people that are excessively, like, you know, the women is like, oh, beauty positivity, blah, 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 blah. But then it's like the chicks who saying that, except Lizzo, are like,
Hey, let's not lose weight, dog.
and I still the people that are, like, objectively, quote unquote, on the, based on that standards, pretty, if you
You know, generalizations.
Not talking about this, these celebs or whoever come out
Yeah,
and say
yeah,
that
yeah.
are the objectively the pretty ones.
No, but you agreed. You agreed that pretty privilege exists.
Of course, it exists.
You know,
It exists with men and women. It's not just pretty. It's just not for women.
I
It,
know-
it exists with size of body. It exists with race. It exists in different.
I think
Circles.
every human gets some type of privilege for
Of
whatever thing.
course, of
Some
course.
even the people who differently able just get privileges, you know. Because at the end of the day, we can't be that level of wicked to not provide them with certain access to places.
That's not a privilege.
Well, I know it's not a privilege,
We
but
just-
in a society that the society itself isn't capable of producing, they will obviously be left by the wayside.
Mm-hmm.
So the privileges that they in a society that could function at that level that could help in that regard.
So would you prefer that like everybody just be
Like Whoville.
yeah, or like that episode in
That don't
Twilight?
exist. Human nature is too
And okay, like you're,
fickle for that.
you ain't enough to know Twilight Zone. Well, everybody know Twilight Zone. I'm not sure if you ever watched the show.
I did, but it's just so long ago. I'm trying to remember.
Right,
No.
those are up to date woman you're dealing with here. It's like
modern.
that. If you catch you back
Hey,
in
no,
Yeah,
box.
no,
boy, yeah.
no, but Twilight
School and all
Zone.
kind of shit.
Twilight Zone was ahead of its time. So we up to date in the Twilight Zone times. A lot of stuff that happened in those shows like Star Trek, Twilight Zone, wherever you're seeing it actually happen, the psychology behind it or the sociological message, if you will, the allegory.
All right,
Yes,
cool.
and see. So what I was mentioning is with the ugly thing is that episode where like it had this woman and they was trying to catch her to do this surgery to like make her better looking or whatever or some kind of thing like that. So she running around into these pig people running her down to like, you're in violation of it. So you're thinking, how toed up this woman is. When they finally unwrap her face, it was like back when blondes and, the Marilyn Monroe finish. She was 100% like symmetrical, pretty blonde, was black and white. So I'm guessing she was blonde. And like, so there's like, no, you're so ugly, you're so disgusting. And then that had me thinking, that's why I asked you the question with like the Renaissance and how the standard of beauty was. The standard of beauty in the episode, how it shifted from, okay, like in that, you'd be ugly. You'd be like, oh God, get the F away from me. You need surgery to rectify your face to look like the pig people. Douglas.
Oh, no. What you feeling a little cold?
No, tell her Douglas. You gotta check it. Douglas.
Oh, no.
Douglas.
Yeah. She feeling a little cold.
Easy.
Anyway, yeah, so
So, right, the beauty standard, I thought we could have shift from on a simple whim of, let me say, what actually sets the standard in that situation. This is my height stock, by the way. Where it could have very well be, one way, you could have be the symmetrical, next way, the pick people, and then who really is, what is beautiful or what is objective. That's why I asked, what's really set the trend, or who is the person behind the scenes, the Wizard of Oz, or whatever does get to set what is cool and what, like, okay, you might have very lovely villain suits, but then, I don't know, I can't, it was going to be like, that's so 2019 or whatever. And that just obsolete your whole...
Well, first of all, there's Hollywood and the media, and then there's social media. But then you can bring it down to a granular place of what Trini women want to see. So they'll tell you, we're fed about this type of model, and you'll shift. If you listen, you'll shift a little bit. You might shift from slimmer body types to a little fuller, a little curvier. So when you're trying to sell, you want to accommodate the people that you want to sell to. So,
okay, so where do you see this Tropix Swim, the brand,
With an X.
right? Where do you see this brand heading in the not too distant future, like after
I
Carnival
have to scale.
2025?
I have to scale a little bit. So that's 2025.
So after 2025 Carnival, right? Because I realize in Trinidad and Tobago, we have island fever in terms of the island is a small island, and we have larger than life expectations of who our consumer market really is.
Well, for me, I've been in Carnival for over 16 years. This brand is one I started in 2016, and the majority of my customers are foreign based.
Okay.
But they're diaspora.
Okay.
They are Caribbean based.
I see.
So scaling to them is very important. I micro focus for Carnival, but it's still a majority sold to foreign based Trinis.
And this is a one-woman operation, or is it?
It's seasonal. So for Carnival, I onboard people. So 3-4 months before, and then
What's how many skill sets that you would need to borrow to make your product?
to borrow.
Like some people you will bring on board.
It's admin.
Oh,
it's really
admin.
admin because that's just tedious and it takes time, and you need website, inventory, backend, customer service, social media, customers, packaging. Those things are very labor intensive.
It gave real, so it was real trial and error, or you always had business acumen? Like, what
No,
was it?
no, not at all.
And you
If
just
you're
know a lot
if you're
of failures.
creative, you're a creative. You have to learn business.
Yeah.
But you was creative.
Yeah. When I started Carnival, I was really creative.
Also, like draw.
I wasn't creative in school. I was academic in school, and then I just shifted to creative.
But you always had that spark to be able to draw.
That's what
No,
I'm
I
saying.
don't. I can't draw.
Oh, you learned it? Oh.
Yes.
I mean, I just figure it out.
So yeah, when you figure out what was it, so like you watch it and like, okay, I'm objectively hot or whatever, and I was like, okay, and I don't want me, but I don't want you. There's only fucking saying, but shut.
No, you just
Like what you know?
It's, you know what? I don't think I'm the most artistic or extremely skillful creative designer, but with time, when you put them 10,000 hours in, you're
really gonna quote outliers.
when you do, you have a whole next skill set, and I have been working. So now I can create something very easily. I can pick fabric very easily. I can
Damn.
sift that through.
So
I can create.
that food, you remember that? Like the first Wu-Tang jersey. Oh, Jesus God, I don't know what I'm talking about. It was so like that first fabric you pick. It was like it was try. When you look back now, it was like
Of
this
course,
is
I
trash.
was like, what's
This is
that?
trash.
Yeah, What are you?
Okay, so of course he does it.
Party done. All right. No, don't save him. He dead. He dead.
Well, that's it.
Oh,
It's a
no,
wrap.
he's actually alive.
It's alive.
Hi, guys. I'm back.
You see what's happening? All that fall, she hit it down.
No. I hate it.
She-
I
she-
take full responsibility
yeah.
for this. This
You
is
see,
all me.
Oh, you hit that down.
I am.
That's
yeah,
right.
I mean,
Yeah. So
Magic.
That's the first time that has ever happened. This never happens.
no, it actually never happened before.
This never happens.
Yeah.
That, huh?
Never happened.
This must be a special moment. Let's snap twice on.
Okay, so
Everything.
we get to the part of the you need to onboard people when it gets hectic. All right, and scalability. You're looking to go to the Caribbean.
No, it's already in the Caribbean.
Okay.
But scalability means like my inventory and my stock never meets my continuous demand.
I see.
Because remember, it's
I see.
365 with operating
Yeah,
on.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
some
yeah.
of this stuff on site is out of stock. But if I were to stock them today, people would buy
Take it already.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because you don't have like a logo on things that's beyond stuff. Like if I, okay, not being perfume or anything like that, but you see, hey, look, Keisha shit over there. Well, that's what I was saying to my head. Look, and not that
Right.
shit. But
The Tropix branding is not on the physical pieces. You'd get them more in the on the tags and stuff like that. But for the fan base, you'll be able to identify. And then I have my hero products that I've been selling for the last 6-7 years that you
Yeah.
will know it's Tropix.
I see.
let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see this. So, because I want to be able to be like identify. Well, I'm not like how people.
Yeah, you won't be able to identify the new things because they don't last long. It's seasonal. But the ones that have sold for the last how many years, and they go with names, so people call their name. They'll know when you finish. You could
So you have a properly curated list of your
line
creations.
You know,
yeah. Everything has a name, and it's a name from the Tropics. Everything.
I see.
Oh.
I see.
Ooh,
That's very
that's why,
interesting.
is that why you say you wanted to be Tambron? That's why? Is one of the lines Tambron?
No. A place, a location.
Okay.
So
okay.
every piece is the name of a location.
Yeah, I want
In
to
the
get-
tropics.
In the tropics.
Oh, me-
Primarily the Caribbean tropics.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
West Indian tropics.
Good. So that our line go beat down.
Not yet.
Sea lots. We got a little sea lots up in this. Come on. Push it further.
She said tropical. It's tropical.
So
Exotic.
is sea lots not in the tropics?
Not exotic.
You classists.
Yeah.
See?
You gotta get exotic.
If I mean just you guys are classists.
Call it what you wanna call it, dog. I'm from the ghetto, so really
Yes. A little Maloney. A little Maloney. A little gardens. Yeah.
So yes, so that's an interesting concept. Places in the tropics. I guess you have a lot of different styles and colorways and whatever. So I mean, what I'm trying to get at is I never knew that this was such a big thing.
Oh, it's a big thing, but how would you know?
I don't want outside birds and things.
Well, yeah.
And
It's really
I don't buy. No.
yeah. So if you have like sisters, if you have a lot of girlfriends, if your girl is into those things, then you would get the exposure. But how else are you gonna know?
That's like carnival makeup. I didn't even know that was a big thing.
Oh no, it's an expensive, lucrative thing. Carnival
Yeah,
makeup could run you $1,000 on one day
You say what?
to pay for
Is
your
that men,
makeup.
is that men doing this?
Nah.
There are male makeup artists.
Serious?
I think I'm going to jump in. So I do is just face paint somebody.
Beat up her face, time boom.
Bam, this part of the white paint. Like
yeah,
make every-
that's all it is.
Boom.
They are not.
I
They
saw
are not
one thing-
artists.
No,
That's
I
all
could,
I
all
think
it is.
how hard it is to contour.
Yeah,
wow.
no, not
I did
hard at
that.
all.
I
They
did
didn't
that.
spend thousands of dollars on their kits. Yeah, no.
You take the line and you run it on your face.
Yes.
Right.
And-
Right. Y'all
Like-
can teach
And
makeup
you
at
beat,
this point. Yes.
you beat and enjoy the line in the
Right.
eyebrows.
If you you need to trust me, and let me just do your makeup one day.
Sure.
And I promise it will look
Amazing.
80% like how it's like. So if you look about as equal as this. So if you find this,
It's like painting a wall.
it's like painting.
Yeah, it's so easy. It's so easy.
Yeah,
You don't
have you
need to
done one
paint.
before?
Yeah.
Well,
actually.
exactly. Well, then
Yes.
You gotta prime it first.
Right,
And then you gotta put his first
right.
coat and
Yeah,
his
If it was
second
so
coat.
hard,
Yeah.
all these
If
girls
it was so hard.
If it was so hard, all these girls would not be doing TikTok makeup
Exactly.
videos. Like,
It's not hard at all, guys.
You know the thing about that? What effed up? Every single thing you can learn on the internet, but for some reason, this is the hard thing to do. Now, I can learn to program on the internet. I can learn to do all these things that actually build society, but makeup,
You call it
I
makeup.
can just watch videos and do.
Of course, they're self-taught makeup artists.
I'm one.
Okay,
Oh,
but you have to be willing to invest in your kit.
You
because
know how much
Yeah,
you make? You know how
can't-
much I
the,
pay?
the actual products
Yeah,
are quite expensive.
Really?
You know how much I put for the kit? You know how much I pay for my kit? Yeah.
Oh, that come like a time I was trying to make me buy a Mac something for.
Right?
I thought it was Apple. And I was like, I don't really
Oh,
buy them kind of technology thing. But then I realized it was makeup.
Yeah.
Wait, no,
Too
that's
expensive though, so I was like, forget that. I'm going
no expensive. I just put dollars behind mine.
Oh,
I was not going to ask you what's expensive.
I was a youth man in university
Okay,
at the
fine,
point in
fine,
time.
fine. So, like,
went
yeah.
through that.
Fair enough.
$20 was expensive. at
That's
that point.
real
You're
money.
struggling.
Yeah.
University life not easy.
Feel that.
Speaking of that, I want Subway to bring back that Subway card. I was carrying my true hunger. Remember when I was getting like three, the Subway do something about that. Eat fresh.
$5 foot long.
No, that I talking about when you buy 10 years, get a free one.
Yeah, but who eats Subway?
Yeah, Subway.
Or like, okay, so if I say it tastes like Subway, I guess you wouldn't like that.
No.
Tambron. Okay, we stick with
Tastes
that.
like-
I mean, yeah,
Tastes like
not,
Subway.
not just not KFC, guys. Just not KFC.
That's actually
I have a dish for you.
Oh, tell me. I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
Callaloo.
Why you say that? It's like Canada.
Yeah, it tastes
Yeah,
like
no,
callaloo. It tastes like callaloo.
Is it callaloo with crab?
No,
Yeah,
I
mean,
you want it?
You want crabs in
No,
your
I don't want it. You have to be specific.
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
You came up with the callaloo.
if somebody describe it as a good, but
Oh,
she's like a green,
rich callaloo.
with okra.
Mushy-
That,
mushy of
honestly, no,
callaloo.
that sounds like she need to go to the doctor.
You see? Healthy food.
Healthy, yeah, good.
It's not KFC.
It's not KFC, not salty.
You're drinking callaloo soup and you're getting gusto.
Hey, that's a good one.
Benny.
It
Big
is.
up yourself, Benny.
Is callaloo a soup or callaloo?
Callaloo is a side. It's not a soup. I mean, you can eat it like a soup, but
Yeah,
it's a
yes,
side.
Well, you
Yeah,
don't
I-
eat,
yeah,
number
I
one
know it's-
thing is you don't eat soup. Is drink soup.
Right.
No, that was let me explain that.
Do
is-
you?
You see that argument?
You see
It's
where
not.
we're going?
That-
You can have it as a soup, but
Yeah.
You
you
see-
can have it in a bowl with a spoon and eat it like a soup,
You
but
see
it's
that
a
argument?
side.
That argument was the biggest rap I have ever seen in a call center. It divided our whole call center.
But that callaloo is a soup or is a...
No, that's the conversation start. And then it was just like, hey, you think callaloo is a super thing? And then eventually it was so divided, everyone's like, yo, like it
Wow.
almost came to blue. Came to blue.
This doesn't sound...
It lasted about 2 days as a call center. We needed something to get
Yeah.
past the day. So,
H.
yeah, this is what the proletariats do. You know, well, you wouldn't know, but
You,
the proletariats.
she's not aware of the plight of the proletariat.
Yeah, you don't know, but
Are you
yeah,
aware of the proletariat plight?
It sounds vague.
Okay, so it's just poor people problems.
Just poor people. You don't know what these things are.
You know what poor people problems?
You know, guys, I can't say that I can relate, but I've had some hard time.
I see.
Oh, you
Don't be
pretty-
modest about it,
You,
you know. Don't
you
be
pretty,
modest
pretty
about it,
dope, like you. Oh, poor you. You had a hard time. I woke up with a neck ache. This guy didn't call me back.
I doubt is that.
I
I
don't-
feel like she had to tote market back so
Yeah,
put
that's
us on
what
a
I'm-
market or something.
You know, you had to cut a swimsuit and throat and a latrine. and-
Yeah, I had
and
to eat frosted flakes, dry frosted flakes for the whole day for like
I-
months on end. Yeah, I mean,
Wait.
but you know, little
Really?
me.
I don't eat. I've always eaten dry.
Yeah,
frosted
because
to
I had
this
nothing
day.
else, because I had no fridge and thing, you know.
No, life was hard.
Like they had a little hard life, they had a little
your
hard
song,
pocket.
you know your song. I'm like no, like you sound like Alicia Keys when she do that song with remember those days when.
Baby Sham.
When she do the Baby Sham song, and it was like, oh yeah, all I had to do was eat white rice and onions. Like, bitch, you get honey. Damn.
serious.
It's not a competition. It's not a
Yeah,
competition.
yeah.
Nah, I was poor.
I wasn't poor, but I had a hard time.
There were hard times. That's it. Everybody's lives.
Hard times is a mixture of people, and that's the
Yeah,
that's
for
the-
sure.
So I remember you're Jim, so you're strong now. Well, yeah, according to you,
Not right now,
according
but-
to you, you're stronger than me, which I doubt heavily.
So Keisha, we really appreciate the fact that you took time on a Sunday evening.
Yes, guys.
Right.
Thank you for having me.
You,
come,
you enjoy yourself,
Yeah, man, it was cool.
like
Yeah, you have witty banter. You give it that.
I'll give you.
Right?
that.
Thanks.
Good.
Good for you. You're of the pure race, the Douglas race.
Right.
Just-
He's
so-
obsessed.
This is your final moment.
Right.
You ad-lib your stuff, and we're gonna go out from here after. And
Yeah, just plug Tropix.
Tropix.
Instagram, Tropix Swim. Website, tropixswim.com
on the X.
with the X. TROPIX.
And this workout thing definitely. I already want to see this thing.
Sure.
You help me get fit, and I'll help you. Well, taste like KFC.
That's your final word. That's your final word.
Oh, my final word is keep Douglas Gills alive. I sorry, all Indian Gills. I might be back on the Douglas train. We'll see how this goes.
So mega off.
Nah, mega off because but yeah. I don't know. It's like you have it's like Blade now. Like you kind of could survive in the daylight, but it's a vampire. It's like that. You up like Blade to me. You like Wesley Snipes to me. Wesley Snipes didn't bleed.
That song like a KFC.
I feel like it's a bit of a
Is it because he's black and his
KFC
kids?
analogy. No, it's
Yeah,
just
no, it's
like
Wesley Snipes,
Wesley Snipes. So I mean, it was good. I was okay with the Blade, but then you went into the Wesley.
Okay, bro, Blade. So you don't like Blade because he's black. I understand. Your racism. You gotta do something. You gotta do something about that. Anyway,
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
It was lovely.
You are absolutely welcome.
Going
right?
home to eat my food. I'm hungry now.
You callaloo?
Yeah.
I wish. I just can't make callaloo.
Sorry.
You're from the Caribbean, you'll learn, right? Final words.
Give it a show.
So where we are is in Trinidad and Tobago, right? Where poverty is hell. We all want to go to heaven. Just to sell your soul to reach. All right? Do good every time and good will follow. We out here.
That's not the button. We bring a new button.
Hey, we have a new ad-lib. Yay! And you want to find it, you tell me we have it.
Is it new?
You get?
No, let's shut the F up. And then load it up.
Oh, so you just...
Oh, look at that.
Every week on the air, Mr. Buzzy's got the lair. Toolman brings the heat, two hearts never beat. Stories wild and free, from A to Z. Laughs and lessons told, in voices brave and bold. Oh, don't you see, talking wild and free. Mr. Buzzy leads the way. Toolman shines today. Tales of tricks and jokes, stories of regular folks. Every word a gleeful tune, under the podcast moon. Tune in night or day, laugh your cares away with Ozzy Toolman 2. We've got stories just for you.